Hi there, this is David and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy IV Ultima. Today we're going to be going over the Crystal and Black Dragons, and first things first, I really just want to show you my setup. I have cursed rings on everyone, as well as celestial and lunar shields on everyone. Everyone except Edge, that is. I have a blood sword on him, in order to make it so that he can absorb MP. And Cecil, no adamant armor and the cursed ring. There's a reason for that. But first, we have some monsters to fight over here, which I probably should have fought a long time ago, because they're actually really, really easy. So, against these guys, you can pretty much just attack. I mean, they're all just kind of a joke, so I wouldn't worry too much about them. In fact, if you just want to ignore this chest in its entirety, go right ahead. It really doesn't give you any good rewards at all. But anyway, we got it. Let's go on to more interesting topics of conversation, such as why Cecil is wearing a cursed ring and no adamant armor. Well, the upcoming boss will answer that question. Here's the deal. This guy right here, his speed is oddly enough set to Cecil's speed, so you want Cecil's speed to be as low as humanly possible. Hence, the no adamant armor and the cursed ring. So, you also want the Crystal Dragon's speed to be as low as humanly possible, hence the slow. Notice, as it's casting Holy, I am absorbing that damage on everybody except for Edge, because they have the Cursed Rings, Celestial Lunar Shield combination that does that. So, the key to fighting the Crystal Dragon is alternating your physical attacks and your magical attacks. When the Crystal Dragon uses Shell, you want to attack physically. Don't use focus, don't throw, attack physically. Whenever it uses Safe, you want to use magic. I wouldn't recommend using Ultima or something like that. You could use Edge's Sword spell, which is magic, and that will deal 9,999 damage for the most part. You could also use something like Bio from Rydia. That's pretty decent. But you really also want to make sure that your party is fasted. Use Edge's ninja magic to get fast on all of your party members. If you don't want to waste Rose's turn slowing, you can get some spider webs, and you can get them from arachnids over in the cave to the land of the summoned monsters, or outside of the cave where the magma golem is. You'll fight them there and steal some. Silk webs are also a very common drop from them as well. Now, eventually, the Crystal Dragon is going to start using physical attacks that will single-handedly kill the party member, always dealing maximum damage, and then absorbing that damage as well. There it goes. Kain just was the unfortunate victim. Whenever that happens, use Decoy on all of your party members. Decoy, Blink, whatever. You want those on you so that the Crystal Dragon can't absorb all that HP. Otherwise, you'll never be able to deal enough damage to it. Between its Vitalize and it absorbing all that damage every single round, it's just not going to happen. Once you get Blink on all of your party members, and you can't really tell because of the fast forwarding and everything, then just go all out on him. You don't need to alternate physical or magical attacks anymore. At this point, you can cast Ultima, you can cast Swords, you can cast your Imp Summon, which is shockingly good against him, actually. You can attack physically, you can throw, you can jump. Whatever it is you need to do it, to kill him, do it. Because, yeah, he's almost ready to go down once he starts doing those physical attacks, so you definitely just want to get him pounded down to the ground. And for doing so, we get the Lunar Ring, as well as the Cosmos spell. The Lunar Ring, I want to get that to Edge. It's the only thing that he can equip that can absorb Holy as well as Dark, so that's pretty cool. The Cosmos spell is pretty sweet too. It's going to take off 1/10 of all enemies' HP. That's kind of nice. Now that we've taken out the Crystal Dragon, let's take out the Black Dragon. So here I am in the Lunar Core. Remember, you have to go through that secret passage, then go through all those dark passages and everything like that to get here. It's really annoying. You also have to refight the AI to get back here, so it's just ridiculously annoying to get here. as far as my setup is concerned. The cursed rings are now gone. Equipped anything and everything to increase your magic defense. Whatever it is, I don't care. Your magic defense is what you want buffed. You can leave your regular physical defense at 0 for all I care. Keep your magic defense high against this guy. And there's really not a lot of strategy that I can talk about here, because this is a battle of attrition. This is a fight that you need to fight defensively. If you start going on the offense and you start neglecting healing, you're gonna die. Come into this with a ton of elixirs. At this point, you should have plenty of gold, and you can buy the elixirs from the Hummingways. And remember, there is those Hummingways over in the final dungeon as well. So, basically, what you want to do against the Black Dragon is use a Silk Web on him, get him slowed down. He will be using Black Hole, but Black Hole is not affected by Slow or Fast. It will get rid of things like Wall and Blink, but you can't actually reflect his Giga Nukes or his Terra Nukes either. So don't worry about casting Wall, don't worry about casting Blink. It's all about slowing him down, speeding yourselves up, and keeping yourself alive. And the best way to do that is to have dedicated attackers and dedicated healers. So, Edge is essentially a dedicated attacker. He's going to be using Sword every round. Basically, I'm only going to be attacking whenever I'm at full HP, because he's going to counter every single attack with a Giga Nuke, which doesn't deal that much damage, but every once in a while he'll also counter it with a Terra Nuke, which really sucks, and that deals thousands of damage. Kain is also a dedicated attacker, using Focus to deal pretty decent damage. Cecil is not an attacker. He should be using pretty much Cure 3 every single round, using elixirs, reviving people, that sort of stuff. Rosa, Cure 4 every single round. If not Cure 4, then she'll probably need a life too. And even Rydia needs to get in on the healing game, summoning Ashura. Shockingly, Ashura is actually your best healing move that you have. Cure 4 is going to cure roughly 2,000-ish HP, whereas Ashura, if it hits, like, Ashura has the revive that it can do right there, where it just did, which sucks. That really sucks if it revives. But it also has, I think it's like a restore and a renew, and one of them heals roughly 4,000 damage to everybody, and the other one heals roughly like 8,000 HP to everybody. So using Ashura is really, really nice. Okay, so as you can tell, my party's pretty much dying, and yeah, I'm not going to lie to you, I had to use save states to get through this fight. Let's just cut the crap right now. Everybody who's playing this is playing it on an emulator. Everybody has access to save states. This fight is a bitch and a half. I mean, you see what I'm going through. So, if you have to use save states to get through it, you have to use save states, and I'm not going to apologize for it, because this fight is ridiculous. I have 5 adamant armors, I'm at level 99 for God's sakes, and this is still going on? Like, for real? So yeah, not apologizing for save states. I am using them, I am abusing them, and I don't really give a shit. Cosmo, like I said, it's very nice, taking off 1/10 of an enemy's HP. It said there that it dealt like 8,195 HP or something like that, but that's truncated. It actually can break the damage limit and deal more damage than just that. So if you want, or if you have a chance to use Cosmo with Rydia, go ahead and do it, but I do think that her using Ashura is just better. It's just a better use of her time in this battle, whenever you can refresh for 5,000 something HP, and a Cure 4 can only cure, 2,000. So it's just better. Do not waste Rosa's time casting Ultima. Ultima's casting time is so long, it takes about 2 rounds for it to actually go through. And in those rounds, she could be, cure 4ing, she could be life 2ing, she could be doing all sorts of other stuff that really does need to get done to support your party. Using Ninja to get fast on everybody is a good idea, but if you find yourself dying like all the time, then don't bother. But do make sure that every single time that the Black Dragon fasts itself, that you slow it or you silk web it. I like to have Cecil use the silk web. I think that he's the most useless party member here because, Kane and Edge can deal max damage with their attacks. Rosa and Rydia are much better healers, and Cecil's just kind of there. So yeah, have him use the silk webs in order to slow it down, and it's a good way to counter his fast. Now, towards the end of the battle, he's going to be countering every single last thing that you do with Terra Nukes, and at this point you just need to go all out. Use focus, use sword, use combo. As you can tell, Cosmo, as you can tell, it's ridiculous. But hey, we got him! Thank God for that. Because, whew, that is a tough battle. This took me 3 days to come up with a strategy for defeating him, which essentially boils down to attack and heal. And, yeah, my God, it was just ridiculous. I like the music here, though. It's nice. I think that this is the ending music, so that's pretty cool. The Apocalypse Sword. What's going on? A crystal? Huh. We're gonna have to go and, check that out. How unusual. Anyway, let's also check out that Apocalypse Sword that we just got. Let's see. Oh, okay, so it increases magic defense, essentially, and his magical attack and healing power, so that's okay, I guess. I mean, all the swords at the end are I have so many swords, they're all the same. Come on now. Give me something different. I don't need all these swords. Anyway, definitely use a cabin. You need it. I also want to save. I actually want to make a hard save in addition to a save state because, oh man, I don't want to have to do that again. Okay, so let's get out of here and I'm going to meet you at that crystal. Okay, I've made my way here, so let's check this thing out. Oh, it's a shop. Huh, wow, Mega Elixir Spoon, adamant helmets. Yeah, let's get 4 of those and 4 adamant rings. Oh man, lots of gold seeds too. Soma drops. Hell yeah. This looks great. Gonna buy a couple of spoons, a couple of mega elixirs, because you never know, and a shit ton of gold seeds. Basically I want to use the gold seeds on Rydia, Rosa, Edge, my low HP people. I wish that this game would just automatically sort items as you purchase them. Having to go back to the item menu to sort it yourself manually whenever it should just be automatically sorted is really annoying. Anyway, let's check out this new equipment that we got here. Ooh! Yeah, this is pretty nice. Raises his magical defense, and the adamant helmets are even better than the ribbons. Look at all the stat increases that Rosa gets from that. Yeah, better than the protect rings too. It's really, really nice. I'm going to be using the gold seeds that I purchased. I'm going to be using those off screen. I'll just use them between episodes, I guess. There's no need for you to sit here and watch me, increase everybody's HP by 150 something uses at a time. And I believe that the adamant ring is better than the lunar ring there, because it doesn't give you that weakness to holy or dark. But hold on to that lunar ring just in case we need it for later. Anyway, that's it for today. I just wanted to cover the crystal dragons and the black dragon, and I got that taken care of, so we're actually going to move on with the plot next time on Let's Play Final Fantasy IV Ultima. This has been David. If you like this, please like, comment, and subscribe, and have a good day.